Hello, this is going to be a tarot and oracle card reading for all signs. This reading is a general collective reading, not a personal. So you need to use your intuition to know if it's for you. It's also timeless, which means it shouldn't matter when I create or post this reading. What truly matters is when you found it, when it showed up for you, when it showed up on your homepage. That's when you were meant to see it. So we're going to start off using the Messages of the Mermaids deck here to kick off this reading and find out what this reading is going to be about or what they want you to know. So this will be the first clue. Okay, we have some truth coming out. You needing to dive deep to get to the bottom of truth. So probably doing shadow work. But we will read both of the meanings to try and get a little bit of extra wisdom here. But this is definitely you needing to dive deep to get to the bottom of something, to get to some truth. So this could be you taking a deep dive with a person and talking to that person and getting to the bottom of the truth, or you doing some shadow work. I don't know. Let's read about it though. Dive deep. That is so weird. That is so weird. Look at this. I just opened it. Rewind it if you need to rewind it. And I opened it right to the dive deep card right here. Damn. Energy is flowing right now. The energy is synchronistic. Crazy. Out of all the cards, and I just open it right up to the dive deep page. Damn. Okay. Dive deeply into your current situation to help reveal any hidden factors at play. And then it's funny because the other card that came out was truth, right? So synchronistic. Damn. Okay. Their environment, oh, skipping down, sorry. Relax to feel comfortable and acclimate. They use a word that's not even a word. Acclimatize. Acclimate, let's just say acclimate. Relax to feel comfortable and acclimate to this new environment. I don't even think that's a word, acclimatize. Okay. Whatever. So let me say that again since I had problems reading that. Dive deeply into your current situation to help reveal any hidden factors at play. Relax to feel comfortable and acclimate to this new environment. I got it out. Yay. Okay. Mermaids are very much at home in the watery world of emotions. Their environment is fluid, just like our emotions, always flowing and forever changing. As you dive into the depths of yourself, experience the magic and wonder of your beautiful inner world. So this is you kind of doing shadow work or just getting to know yourself here. Embrace this magical and vast aspect of yourself and know that you are a timeless and limitless in the depths of your being. The journey within can go as deep as you wish and can be a powerfully transformational experience. You may like to explore the sacred practice of shamanism, which involves diving deep into our shadow side, exactly, doing shadow work, so we can become healed on deeper levels. Diving deep can reveal many inner mysteries. Learn to observe them with a clear perspective and try to do this without attachment to anything that's discovered. Truth that's discovered. Allow revelations to happen naturally. One way to do this is to watch any inner discoveries as if you're watching a TV screen, but without any emotional attachments to what you're viewing. So try really hard to just, what's the word? When you're in the situation, if a trigger comes up or something, to just observe the situation without attaching emotions to it. Another meaning of this card is that you or someone else could be staying on the surface of a situation when it would be preferable to dive deep and explore the deeper meaning of what's really going on. So yeah, like I said earlier, this could be shadow work within yourself or within a situation. It can take courage to do this, as we often fear the unknown, but usually the discovery isn't as bad as we think, and often it can bring joy and freedom, sometimes from years of avoidance. So there also might be something you or somebody else is avoiding. And so diving deeper into the situation can bring that to light. This card's meaning could also be literal. It could be telling you it's time to go for a swim and learn to dive. Okay, so just noticing the page I'm reading is page 55. So big changes because you're diving deep. Now let's find the truth card. This one I'm having a little bit of problem getting to. There we go. Admit the truth to yourself. See, so it's like doing shadow work, admitting the truth to yourself. Accepting the truth can set you free and be a joyful experience. Even that last card said something about joy. Avoiding the truth isn't beneficial. So I definitely feel like whoever this is for, they're suggesting that you dive deep to get to the truth of a situation. And yes, that could be within yourself doing shadow work or with somebody else. You take it how it resonates with you. This mermaid looks at you with the eyes of truth and asks you to consider honestly any area of your life that worries you. We know the truth can hurt. We also know that the truth can set us free. When you ask to find out the truth of a situation, it will reveal itself at a perfect time. Are you being totally honest? Maybe you think you're protecting someone by withholding the truth. So this could also be you withholding the truth from somebody else because you think you're protecting them. This is really the right thing to do. In most circumstances, it's better to reveal the truth in a loving way so that those involved can work through things together. It's important to acknowledge free will and to give others the opportunity to make their own choices based on the truth. This is also freeing on a karmic level. This card also says there could be a secret waiting to be brought to light. Trust your intuition and any hunches you have at this time. Remember, there are usually two or more sides to any story. So it's wise to consider that the truth resides somewhere in the middle. When you live your life in truth, you never need to recall what you've said or done previously because you walk the path of honesty. Yeah, so if you lie, you know, it's easy to get tripped up in the lie because you don't remember what you said. This card appears in a reading to highlight an area of life where a truth will soon reveal itself. Pay close attention to the surrounding cards for extra insight. So let's see what else comes out to find out more about the situation. What kind of truths might you find when you dig deep? Let me just pick a random oracle deck out of my box here. This is the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. We're going to try to see what that has to say. If there's anything in this deck that will help us to find out more about what they're trying to say here. What kind of truth you might be getting to. If this is shadow work or somebody else's truth. The reward, celebrate your magnificence. God, I cannot talk today. I am feeling kind of tired at the moment, so maybe that's why. The reward. So I feel like if you dive deep, you're going to uncover things about yourself. You do the shadow work, meditating, contemplating. You're going to discover things about yourself that you're going to realize how awesome you are. And it's going to be very rewarding. You're going to realize things about yourself that are just awesome. So dig deep. Stop and take in the view. Take stock of the treasures you've earned. So this is, you needing to reflect on your life and see the masterpiece you've become. See the magnificence you've become. And you'll be rewarded by taking stock of all the blessings in your life and what you've become. So this is just, you needing to just I think this is you loving yourself too. So you know, taking a really deep dive, a deep look at yourself and trying to see yourself how others might see you. I mean, who cares what others think, but or your truth, who you truly are, your real truth of who you are, not the mask you've been putting on for society. And you're kind of this masterpiece here, I'm getting, because I just see this like as a picture, as like a masterpiece, but it's also number 37. So you're close to a new cycle. So when you go into this new cycle, you'll get rewards for doing this. So definitely do some shadow work. Then this other card says divine discernment, step back to find clarity. Yeah, so step back, take a moment to reflect on your situations and who you are and what your truth is and who you've become, and just really dive deep into that and celebrate your magnificence here. So celebrate all the good things about yourself. Be sure to celebrate yourself and love yourself, and this will help you to get into a new cycle. Okay, let's do a different deck. That's a lovely message so far. These are Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards. So let's see if there's anything in here that can add to this message or something else they want to say. So I definitely think the truth that they're talking about is your truth, not somebody else's truth, or at least so far. Because we have celebrate your magnificence, take stock of the treasures you've earned. You know, so we're definitely talking about you doing shadow work. You meditate, you contemplate, you reflecting on yourself, on your life, and discovering the truth of who you are at a soul level. And how far you've come. And what hard work you've done. You know, so this is kind of, I don't even know if you call it shadow work, because shadow work is where you're like looking at your shadows, your dark side, but this is more, you know, looking at the good things about yourself. Or even, you know, doing that shadow work and looking at your dark sides and then realizing, you know, why it happened, but also appreciating that side of you too, anyway. Relationship. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships upon the path of love. So you might even want to be diving dipe. I cannot talk. I'm going to take a nap after this. I'm just tired. I have chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia, so I get what's called brain fog. So I have problems with my speech and my memory and stuff like that. But I think when I'm tired, it's just like really active. So some days I can talk very eloquently, and other days it's like, oh, I'm tripping over my words. So sorry about that. But it is what it is. But I gotta still, you know, the show must go on. I gotta still give you these messages. So bear with me. Doing this deep dive is what I was trying to say. I just slow down and just pronunciate my words and get them out correctly. So I think this is also you taking this look at your relationships with people. I mean, a lot of this message here is you like celebrating yourself. So, you know, if you have good relationships, celebrate them, or there might be a need for you to look at the good and bad, you know, look at if there's problems in relationships, why you're blocked. So there might be a need for you to look at the shadow side too. This card is like very light and bright, and this card is more shadowy. So, but we definitely need to step back to find clarity. So this is definitely about finding clarity, truth of yourself, truth of how you interact with people, the accomplishments that you've made. We have children. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help children. So this might be your inner child, healing your inner child, or, you know, what relationships you have with your children, maybe what the truth of that situation is. Take it how it resonates with you. And then we have divine intervention. So the divine is intervening in your life right now. And this says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with, oh, okay. So this is saying like you'd name a person that is in need of divine intervention. And it says, and for helping with, and then you describe a situation. I have faith in divine intervention and I fully accept your guidance now. But I feel like this is more they're intervening with you. This could be like a prayer for if you wanted somebody for the divine intervening. There's like somebody here and they're like in a hospital bed here. And so it's like saying you could do this prayer if somebody needed, you know, this divine intervention, needed help. But I feel like this is more the divine is intervening here in a situation to help you, you know, by giving you this reading to help you clarify. But if there's anybody that needs divine intervention, obviously you could pray. Maybe they're telling you to, or to pray. Maybe they're also saying if you need help, you have to ask your angels. They want to help, but they can't help unless you ask. So if there's anything you need help with, make sure you're asking, especially if you want to be guided and see signs and synchronicities. That's what comes to mind for me. So be sure you're asking with that. So yeah, so far we've got you needing to take a step back to look at clarity, whether this is you, definitely there's something here about you diving deep and looking at yourself and celebrating yourself. But also maybe looking into how you interact with people, your relationships with people, maybe with children or your inner child. But also if you want help, make sure you're asking the angels here to get help with this. Or if you want to have signs and synchronicities with whatever this situation is. So this is definitely about you diving deep. So I hope you've gotten a lot from that message. Let's just find out what happens if you do this diving deep. What happens in the grand scheme of things? What kind of reward do you get? Or what do we need to know about this situation? So before I go into the bonus extended, I want to ask that. Just get a little motivation here. Because we do have the reward, celebrate your magnificence. So I feel like, I mean, that in itself could be rewarding, but let's find out if there's any other kind of reward. Or maybe by not diving deep, you're creating a block. And so what happens if you remove this block? Or what do we need to know about this situation? Okay, yeah, so this is holding you back. It is definitely holding you back. You might feel, and so whatever you need to dive deep into is something that you might feel is holding you back. She's all tied up. It's all in your head. That card means it's all in your head. It might be regarding somebody who is sneaky, who is running away. It might be needing to be strategic or planning, but I think it's probably, this is diving deep. Definitely to have better self-confidence in yourself, to realize, you know, and love yourself. But also we have relationship here. So somebody in a relationship might have done something sneaky and hurt you. And so you need to dive deep and heal that. They might have even just, you know, ran away without telling you how they feel if this is romance. But what else, spirits? So you feel kind of tied up and bound by this situation. So that's why if you dive deep, it's going to set you free. And this is something you've been waiting on. So this, if there's something you've been waiting on, or a person you've been waiting on, and they were sneaky or they hurt you, and this has you feeling tied up and bound, this is what you need to kind of dive deep into, along with everything else we said. I think everything I said is probably, you know, take it how it resonates with your situation or what you feel you need to dive deep into. But I think there's also, we did have that relationship card. So a person could have been, yeah, this could be somebody from your past. Somebody from your past could even be a past soulmate. Yeah, you're going to get clarity when you dive deep, and this could be with the person. So there's kind of a few things going on here. I feel like, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. So we have two aces here. So I feel like, I mean, it might create a tower moment. Maybe that's supposed to come out. I'm not sure. But you're going to get clarity. This is clarity, victory, success here, brought to you by the divine. This is some major big offer. So there's your motivation there. So yeah. I don't know about exact timing. I don't know if this is 6 months to a year or sooner, but if you do this deep dive, like I said, number one, it's to have confidence in yourself, to celebrate your magnificence, to see all the treasures and take stock of all the treasures you've earned. It says stop and take the view. We also have step back to find clarity, right? Now we have clarity, victory, success. So there is kind of like light shining down. So it's like illuminating things. Being close to the end of a cycle. So in the new cycle, you'll get this clarity, victory, success, this major offer. You can ask for help with the divine. But I think this children is probably your inner child and healing whatever this person did that was sneaky, or if they ran away and hurt you and it made you feel stuck, healing that. That's going to break you free. You know, that those cards with the deep dive in truth did talk about freedom, you know, the truth setting you free. So we have, this is something you've been waiting on. Yes, your ships are coming in. You will see a change if you do this, if you dive deep. So again, the diving deep is you doing shadow work, but also you looking at your light, you know, your good points and appreciating yourself and learning self-confidence. But it's also diving deep with regard, whether that's in your own mind or asking this person and asking lots of questions and diving deep into the situation. There is a need for you to also, in addition to you diving deep into yourself, dive deep into a situation regarding another person from your past. There's lots of books here. So lots of, this is teaching and learning, about teaching and learning. So we have the relationship. Like I said, it could be kids, it could be romance. I don't know. You take it how it resonates, but there's a need to dive deep with yourself, but also into this situation, maybe within yourself or within them, and to ask them questions. I don't know. But if you do that, in the grand scheme of things, you will get clarity, victory, success, and maybe even some kind of major offer here, both brought to you by the divine. So divinely guided and protected lesson for you probably. All right, so now I'm going to go into a bonus extended reading where we ask what's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year or sooner with regard to this situation. So is this clarity, victory, success coming in within the next 6 months to a year or sooner? What else do you need to do? What other information do they have for you? So if this resonates with you and you want to know more about this clarity, victory, success, this offer, or what, you know, what advice they have for you, what wisdom they have for you, first of all, let me know down in the comment section if it does resonate with you. But if you want to watch the extended, where we go in, we get a lot of extra details, maybe lots of advice cards as well, more about this situation. Is this involving a lover? What's going on here? Go down below, click the link that takes you to my Patreon. And when you sign up for my Patreon, it's only $5.55. That is not just for this one reading. That's actually for exclusive, unlimited access to all of the bonus extended readings I've done up until this point, and all of the bonus extended readings that I do going forward. So it's actually a lot of content. So definitely good value. So if you want to do that, go check that out. If you want a personal reading, you can get one on my website, www.bossasswitch1111.com. That's 4 ones. I make a video just like this. I upload it to YouTube as private, and then I would send you the link within a day or two. So I've got a lot of different readings that I can offer. I can offer a lot of questions. So go check out my website for more information. My readings start at $20 and go up from there. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Click the notification bell to be notified when I put out my next video. And of course, like and share the video as well. All right, so we're gonna go to the bonus extended reading and find out what is coming in with regard to this situation in the next 6 months to a year sooner, and what else we need to know. We're gonna dive deeper, dive deep. Nice pun there, right? Get to the bottom of things, get to the truth of the situation. Let's find out.